Hi everyone, it's January 2022, and you're watching a crypto market update here by Awesome10X. So let's go through the market caps first. So let's go to CoinGecko and just let's check all the prices here. Bitcoin is $42,000, Ethereum is 3.1, Binance is 4.75, Cardano's 137, Solana's 138. So most of your top 10 cryptos are actually still downtrend for the week. So let's just go through the charts to see it clearer. So we are still seeing crypto in a correction. Bitcoin dollar is down from about 69,000, broke 60K, broke 56K, broke 52K. Didn't rally as high as 48K. Actually, it dropped to about 44K and now it's 42K. It's still in a downtrend unless we actually break 44 to hit 50. But the short term downtrend is still intact. We're seeing actually a potential breakdown of 40 to lead to 36 and then 32 and finally 29. So looking at Bitcoin, looks like it is still in a downtrend, and the total market cap of cryptocurrency is also on a downtrend. So we noticed that since $3 trillion, this is the total crypto market cap, we're seeing cryptocurrency fall from 3 to 2 trillion. Could it go to about 1.5 trillion? Seems like that is highly likely because there is that huge downtrend that's still intact. We did fall as low as 1.3 trillion last July 2021. That is just a significant correction, as you could see. We can actually break this 40K easily. So the 42,000 Bitcoin is still not the bottom, and we can see it actually fall further to about $29,000, hitting your crypto total market cap of about 1.3 trillion. So we're still estimating downside here. So that means that with dominance of Bitcoin and high correlation still strong, look at how the other Ethereum is moving. Ethereum is actually still in a downtrend. 4.8, 4,000, 3.2. We're still seeing a lot of sellers. Yes, there was a lot of buyers at 2.9. Next breakdown of 2.9 though leads to 2.6 and then finally some to $1 or even as low as 1.6. So we are clear that we are seeing massive shorts happening in the market. So the shorts are still pounding in the pounding in the crypto market, and looks like the bulls have a lot of support here at about 1.6 to 2,000. So our suggestion is you still wait somewhere here at about 2.1. At the meantime, all you're probably doing with crypto is either shorting it, short selling it, or staking your USDT or BUSD in many staking coins that are just stable. So stable staking coins are the best way for you to preserve your money while it's bearish. That's Ethereum dollar. So we can actually see Binance also on a downtrend here. Binance 688, 600, 525 still in a downtrend. Although 474 is trying to manage to go up, we do see a lot of resistance here at about 500 area. And then the next support will be 400 and then 360 and then 330. Finally, we drop here about $200. So it has nothing to do with the developments happening in Binance, but this is just a normal correction that is usual with cryptocurrencies because it's still in the introduction phase for some people. So a lot of people are not really parking enough money, and it's really a demand supply type of thing. So we want to actually see people really nibbling somewhere about 220 for safety, 220 to about 360. So you still want to wait it out, lower prices rather than parking it now. So still wait. Now, of course, some people are doing cost averaging. If you are doing cost averaging, you want to actually see if the support is 400, and then actually you might have sold at 500. But I think even if you're cost averaging, you're buying low, selling high, buying lower, then selling lower high. So actually it's a downtrend. So I don't know if it is um, I'm not sure how effective cost averaging is, because the way I see it, you'll make more money just shorting or selling, parking it in cash, and then buying it, say, 30 or 40 or 50% lower. So, unless like what your cost averaging is negligible. So, let's say $100 goes down to about $50, and then when it goes down to $50, then you deploy another $100 worth, etc., etc. So that's also fine. Like example, if you buy 500 and then the next buy is 250, And then you wait if it goes 125. It's like the martingale strategy, wherein if it falls 50%, 50%, 50% all the way, which is not actually it's not impossible, because crypto everything is possible. So 500, 250, 125, and so on. Take note though that yes, Binance is a super strong company, strong crypto and strong company. So it's likely that there will be several supports, really determining support here at about 200 to 250. So have to wait if that materializes. But as of now, since there's no strong support, best to wait rather than do any bottom fishing. If ever you are active, I'd say that you are just actively selling and actively shorting on any rally. So look at Solana. Yes, it's also on a downtrend. How low can Solana go? Well, if you're lucky, it breaks $100. You might be able to get it here at about $60. Still in a downtrend for Solana. We're looking at metaverse tokens, also in a downtrend. So we actually think that Sand is going 90% down. So we're still waiting for that to materialize. We gave a short call at $8, $6. We haven't changed our mind that $5 can go a dollar. So still waiting for it to collapse. Still waiting for Ench coin to collapse as well. So all the metaverse tokens going down. 5, 360. See if it goes 120. But that's still about 50% downside, no? Mana, the central land, still looking for a 90% drop from its peak. So from $5, let's see if it goes 50 cents. Still waiting there. So 5, 4, 3, 2.8, still waiting down here at about $1.50. Now, as the companies, of course, obviously take and ramp the customers, I'd say it's gonna take them about 1 to 2 years to build. That's why you will have all the time in the world to buy it low. Let's take a look at PancakeSwap, the ones who are doing some staking here. If 11 breaks, then it's game over. But so far, 11 has stayed there. Perhaps the staking has been fine. 11 has stayed. If 11 breaks, though, it is $5.66 for Cake Dollar. Um, Uniswap, let's take a look at Uniswap. Uni USD, Uniswap. So Uniswap is at 15 bucks. If that breaks, critical for it another 50% downside. We're not actually eliminating the potential 50% downside here, as the entire cryptocurrency is actually highly correlated. So downtrends are still intact, as you can clearly see here. So not yet time to bottom fish crypto. Still on a downtrend. More like just keep on shorting crypto. We are, of course, advocating shorts on crypto through MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy has been giving and printing us some money on the short side: 900, 800, 700, 600, 500, 460. A break of 460 opens your MSTR to fall as low as 300 bucks. So still got about another 30-40% downside here for MicroStrategy. Still looking for more downside on Riot blockchain. So Riot has been on a downtrend. So there was an opportunity to short here: 45, 36, 28, 26. Today it's still at new lows. So we're seeing that, it can fall further, 30-40%. No bottom here. Still gonna fall further. Mara also still in a downtrend. It broke this level of $30, opening more shorts. So you can see that's just a complete slide. Could it fall another to about 15? We don't think it's impossible, as downtrend is very clear. Riot, Mara, Hot, Bitfarms, they're all in downtrends. Clearly, Bitcoin miners are on a downtrend. See if $6 goes about $3. So still more downside on your Hot. Still more downside on Axie Infinity. Yeah, so Axie Infinity, we've been calling shorts here. So 155, 115, $70. It's not yet collapsing to $30, although we do think it will collapse there. So still bearish on overall metaverse tokens and cryptocurrency in general. Still bearish. Um, what else? Well, there's of course lots of good news. I think that you can follow a lot of crypto channels for good news if you wish to understand what's happening. But in the short term, we're talking about like 1 year short term. We do think that cryptocurrency for 2022 is just heavily skewed to the downside. and the reward is all on the shorts. You could see NFTs 25, 21, 20, 15, all the way. I guess it goes back to 7 or 6 or 5. So you really have more downside rather than upside. It's really a complete downtrend here, just a downtrend channel. DAP, there, downtrend channel, as you can see. All the Bitcoin related miners that are trading in the US are all on the downside. RBKF, actually, this one is also a good short. Argo blockchain in London. So it's just been like a complete downtrend here. So, yun, no. No bottom. Could fall another from $1, 80% down to 20 cents for them. So most of the reason why they aren't bottoming out is because neither of these miners actually took profits when Bitcoin was trading high. And even with Bitcoin 42,000, they are still not taking profits. These hodlers would end up having huge unrealized gains become huge unrealized losses. So that's a problem with these companies for the short term. What else should we take a look at? Okay, so I've been trying to download the farm. Don't know why I couldn't, but let's give you some updates on a game like Plants vs Undead. So we know that Plants vs Undead is basically dead. It's like 99% down. So everyone who actually is involved with Plants vs Undead basically are just playing the game. And so far, this has been the game as of January 19, a new reign, PVU, PvP, a new reign. So let's just read about this. So what they're saying is that you will have organic growth, unlimited durability NFTs you can earn from winning, and there will be new offerings. So let's just read through it. In the seasonal mode, it's now going to be renamed to rank mode. All the MMRs that will be the rankings, it will now be reset when the season 1 ends, which is by January 22. There will be a reset. And so if whatever ranking you are, let's say you are sapling 4 or sapling 5, you will become back to 0 when the reset. Now the normal mode will be temporary closed. It will return in future updates. New offering is now going to be available for everyone starting January 26, 2022. Now, they're also introducing new tokenomics. The new tokenomics means that you've got battle points. The battle points can now be exchanged to FPVUs, which can be used to craft your plants. So you can have 100 DPs for one FPVU. You need 4 FPVUs to basically craft into a plant. So let's say you've played a lot, like sample. On our case, sample, we've won so many games, we have so many crafts, but you'll need about 4 PVU to basically change these to plants. So in order to do so, I'll have to earn some BPs. The good thing is the next game is you won't earn these crafts, you'll earn FPVUs. So I can now completely use all these crafts to become plants for the player game. So look at the rules here. The rewarded BPs, however, will depend on the winner's NFTs used in the game. So basically, they still want you to have NFTs in the game. Now, there's also new plant attributes, which is nature's blessing. If you have a high nature blessing, you will get more BPs every win. Now, if you have low nature's blessing, no BPs per win. So how do you get these BPs or battle points? Now, if you buy the NFT plans from the new offering, they will give you that high blessing value. So basically, new players to get these new offerings. Now, the old players, if you have a minted plant or the new or the NFT plans from the old offering, you will get the low nature's blessing value, which will give you still the BP, but it's just lower drops. Now, the clone plants, however, have zero blessing value. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Introduce a new plant's attribute, endurance. So only NFT plants from the new offering have an endurance value, which is the default value 2. These plants will also have unlimited durability. So I suppose it means that you will not have a lower usage after that. The endurance value will be reduced by 1 every time you win, only in the ranked mode. Okay. That means that they're really encouraging people to buy new plants. Now, a plant with endurance value of 0 can still be used to play the game. However, no longer providing BPs only on that day. So that means that if you have a plant that loses their endurance, you can only use it twice. Yun. The insurance value will be refreshed every time 000 universal time. That's about 8 a.m. in the Philippines. Note that NFT plans from old offering or minted plans do not have any endurance value, so it's not affected. So in my case, since I'm just gonna have minted plants, I'll just have no endurance value, so no effect. So assets rework, you've got fragments, right? After winning a game in this new zone, new game, new fragments will not be dropped. You will only new fragments can only be received when the NFT plans from the old offering and minted plans are burned. So that's about it. Basically, there will be no new plants, no new crafts. That's fine. Because right now, if I wanted to cash out 2,076 pieces, if you go to the marketplace, it's practically almost nothing, no? Like go to the craft, point two, some are point 0.2, some are point 0.1. So let's assume that on average, siguro let's say na mabenta na lang natin at the lowest at point 0.1. So that would be 267 FPVU, which still isn't much. It's just nothing. So I'd say that it's better off for me to just continue to craft the plans and just play the game. Let's take a look on the rules here. Current fragments can use, you can still trade it and craft it. All right, so the gameplay now is right now in per wave, it's very simple, it's very stable, and it's very predictable. So nowadays, you have an economy system which will impact your results. Other in-game activities like planting plants, spawning undeads will heavily depend on the strength of your economy. So although the system is simple to understand, its mechanics creates lots of different strategies. So note that the in-game strategy is now called GE, growth energy. So I guess when you play a game, you're just gonna get GE. Now, these GEs, however, are just used in the game. They're not related to BPs or FPVUs. FPVUs, I believe, can be sold for straight the dollar. So if you own a lot of FPVUs, technically speaking, you can sell it straight to FUSD and then BUSD and so forth. Now, you will receive an amount of GE at the beginning of each wave instead of earning from killing undeads. This change makes it easier for you to control your income and also to plan your next moves. Since you will earn GE at the beginning of each wave, what it tells you is you want to just play a lot of games and a lot of waves instead of just earning from undeads. So you'll get 400 GE, and then every wave you accomplish is 100 GE. So more profits would be saving more, earning more. Profit interest will reward you with a bonus GE on the beginning of each wave, equivalent to a percentage of the total GE that you're holding at the end of previous wave. We'll know this when the January 22 starts, which is January 23. So next week, I will play the game so that you can see how it works. We can play the game per wave, no? Holding it for several waves can bring a big difference. So, although it only provides a small amount of additional GE per wave, a lot of game changing condition because 10% profit interest rate each time you save your GE, supposedly. The amount of bonus GE equals to the percentage of total GE you are holding at the end of the previous wave. Meaning, if you can accomplish a certain wave and killing the undeads like that with just a few energy points, let's say you were able to save 1,000 GE instead of, or let's say just 200 GE versus like 100 GE, you'll get better, even if it's just better profit interest rate as the waves come in. Spawn more, earn more. Each undead that you spawn, your G income per wave will permanently increase. Additional amount equals a percentage of each undead spawn cost. This mechanic works as a long-term investment, so you need to calculate carefully since any action makes a big impact later on. Undead bonus income rate 15%. So we'll have to understand this when we play the game. All plants now have the same cost. The plant upgrade cost actually increases for all plants though. So we know that we can upgrade the plants, 4 levels. So at least 100, 200, 300, 400. But for Mother 3, it's 300, 500, 700. Actually, right now, it's 100, 200, 400, 600. So they're going to change it to higher levels. Okay, so it means that the Mother 3 upgrade is more expensive. All undeads now can be spawned using GE. Cost of undead. So, ibig sabihin, pag namatay yung dinosaur, you can respawn that for just 1,000 GE. A giant sheep, a giant butterfly, giant wolf, giant turtle, giant snail. So, you can now use your GEs to grow the undead. Okay, so that's about it For you to understand, I guess we have about 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Okay, not many questions. So I'll just play the game for you. So to play the game, you use your PC. I'm using Nox emulator. So I'm not sure if you can yeah, so here, I'm going to just play the game. I need to reinstall the farm. So in the farm, you're doing fishing, foraging, mining. So yun yung ginagawa ngayon sa farm. And yeah, so right now I'll just play this since meron pa tayong 3 days to try to earn a higher ranking, 'di ba? Kasi I'm right now just sapling 4. I'll just get 125 FPVU. I dropped from sapling 5. Pero yun, so malaki yung impact if you can go from 150 to 250 prime 1. Okay, so let's see. Medyo pangit yung mga plants, I think. Medyo mahihina to. But sige, let's go to this, ano ba ako ngayon? Let me just see, One game, 2007. Okay, so, yeah. So, sige, sapling 4. Let's, baba ng MMR ko, no? Let's lahat ng plants ko kasi na natira, hindi na ganun kalalakas. So, let's go to the plants. Wala na yung light ko, wala na yung electros ko na malalakas. So, ito, pampahina lang to, pampaslow the enemy. So, I love to use the lights. Yan, light plants. Ito, pampaslow lang to eh. Pero yun. So, we still have the baby plants naman to use if naubusan tayo ng mga plants. Nagre-regenerate naman yan, 8 usages. Siguro for this, lagyan ko ng I'll try to change this into this one na lang. Pang block na lang. Save. Okay, so let's play a game. For those who don't want to play the game, you can just ox lang. Kasi matagal tong game. Usually mga 10 minutes to. So I'll just play the game, guys. I'll just stream and play the game. Error. Okay, may expired na. So I have to sige, lagyan natin ng isa pang plant. Yung pang slow na lang siguro or hindi. I need an attacker. Hanap ako ng attacker ko. Wait lang. Yan na lang. Save. Okay. Let's play. I prefer still the PvP game. So most of the I place most of my time in this like yung arena rather than the harvesting, foraging, planting. Pero yeah, I still do that just to collect those mga for inventory. Yun. Finding match. Hintay. Matagal to So, in case you don't have 15 minutes to watch, ox lang. Tagal to, guys. Alright, so I'll play. Bigyan natin. So, ito lang yung downside ng game. Super tagal. I mean, you finish a wave in a minute. So, 30 seconds. So, kung yung nagta-30 waves ka, so 15 minutes yun. Opponent view. So, I guess the people who play, sobrang sanay na kayo dyan. So, may malakas siya. Malakas tong lollipop. So, meron siya nito. We'll see. Sana matalo siya. Let's see. So, lagyan natin ng... Sige, dagdagan natin ito. Mamaya na lang. Kasi, so ito yung mga energy points. Pataasin natin. So, pag na-accomplish mo yung wave, sabi nga nung kanina, if you accomplish one wave, they'll give you a certain GE. So, yung GE, so hindi ka na makakuha ng ito yung GE eh. Kasi right now, if I kill an undead, di ba, nakuha ko 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, di ba? So, ganyan. So sa new game na ginawa nila, every time you accomplish a wave, saka kanila babayaran. So in this case, may free 200 ka for the game. So yan, sa 200, of course, I can spend it in plants or I can just spawn the undead. So they're kind of changing the rules. Siguro to make it more exciting or something para easier then to defeat your kalaban so that you don't have to wait 15 minutes to finish a game. Pwedeng kasi nag-change sila ng mechanics eh. So may konting differences na yung gameplay mo. Kasi kunwari, like ngayon, di ba, napatay ko. Yung 100 na GE na yan, pwede kong igising yung undead ng mga kalaban, yung mga kalaban ni opponents. Yun. So, parang ganun yung sinasabi niya. So, I think it's a interesting game mechanic come January 23. So, we'll see how things go on that note. So, yun. Bullets. So, yan. Puro pinapatay ko lang. Konting sounds if you wish. Ganyan. Ayoko ng sounds eh. Kaya lagi kong tina-turn off siya. For me lang. Yan, tas upgrade natin. So, sabi nga, pinalitan yung upgrade, gagawin 300, 500, 700. Ngayon, 200, 400, 600. Whenever I play this game, I usually upgrade the Mother 3 kasi nag-extra yung HP. Importante yung HP. And then, kailangan mo konting tipirin. Tingnan mo kung magagawa. So, ito, let's see kung magawa niya. Kaya naman I think. So, tinitipid ko para magkaroon ng extra life si Mother 3. So, try natin magtipid. Ayan, 300. Patay naman. Okay, complete. So, next wave, may 100 tayo makuha dyan. Ma-upgrade ko to into 400. Let's see. So, yun yung mabagal siya, no? I mean, wala siyang pang fast speed. Tingnan na rin natin, cheating tayo, ano ginagawa ng kalaban natin. Okay, so in-upgrade niya yung, ito, pang paslow to. So, ito, nilakasan niya, ginawa niyang 3, level 3. So, ginagawa niya, heavy attacker, yung mga bees. Okay, so, interesting. So, si B yung nagiging attacker niya. Ito pang slow, ito pang stun ng konti. Ito attack play din yan. So, okay. Ito, sige, upgrade natin. So, notice mo, tinataasan ko lang yung life points ko. For now. Yan. Wave 10, darating si Dinosaur. I'll have 200 points. Pwede kong i-upgrade si, ito. Okay naman to. Mga artilleries to. Ito, or ito, si Metal, or ito. Siguro ang i-upgrade ko is ito na lang. Artillery class fire. Pwede rin to. Actually, ito na lang. Baka mas malakas to eh. Si range. Yun. Ngayon lang. So, hintay. And obviously, magiging main attacker ko kay Dinosaur is yung Mother 3 ko. So, yun. Okay, so 200. Ito, taasan natin to. Yan na si Dinosaur. Yan. Okay, so let's look at the opponent. Siya, ang main attacker niya is to, tapos pinaslow niya. So 3-3-1-1. Ganyan yung style niya. So, tinipid rin niya. Ako naman tinipid ko eh. Pero ito yung talagang main attack ko. So, let's see how things play out. I guess mangyayari dito sa game, yung 99% na to, baka maging 80%. Pero, i-revive ko na lang siya kasi may healing embrace to eh. Pag na level 4 ko si Mother 3. Yun. So, obviously kasi puro level 1 to, kaya hindi niya kayang mapatay si Dinosaur. Unlike, tingnan mo siya, di ba? Pero maliit yung level 1 lang yung lava niya, kaya mabilis maubos yung life points niya. Dagdagan natin ng isang ganito. Yan, patay na si Dinosaur. Okay. So, 500, you'll notice siya, munti ka na siya mamatay. Kasi yung mother tree niya hindi ganun kalakas. Yun. So, prioritize ko lang talaga si mother tree. And then, actually, since mahihina na yung kalaban ng wave 12, 13, 14, use that 600, upgrade this. O yan. Level 4. Ang highest lang ng mother tree is level 4. So, mahina na yan. Pero, ma-accomplish mo naman tong wave. Ma-finish yan. Pero hindi malakas yung mga plans ko na to. So, sisave rin natin lahat ng energy natin para lumakas. Ipon tayo ng energy. So, watch natin. So, naglagay siya, no? Nagpapanik na siya kasi 17%, tas wala siyang life points. Yeah. Lapit na siya mamatay. So, hopefully, manalo tayo here. We'll see. So, kailangan ko lang i-save all my energy points para lumakas. Ito, may healing effect to kapag level 3. So, pwede ko rin tong palakasin. Tong metal plant na to. Every time pinapalakas, I always have to spend. If you're playing this, alam mo to, no? So, ang tagal no? So, 200. So, ito na lang. Sige. Yan. Metal root slows the enemy. So, gusto ko rin kasi nagsuslow down yung mga enemies para hopefully, pag nandiyan na si dinosaur, importante actually yung slowdown effect for me. So, try na patayan si Miss. Patay na siya. Endgame. Panalo na tayo. Okay. If we win, so tataas yung MMR mo konti. Ayun, umangat. Tapos angat din yung places mo. Tapos, view. You won 3 crafts. So, yun. That's it. Close na natin yung game. That's how you play Plants vs. Undead. Medyo mura lang to play the game nowadays. Pero, yun nga, I don't know kung kailan ka mag-ROI. What crypto should we sell and shall we buy? Do I need to sell my Ethereum? I think that Ethereum's gonna go down from 3.2 to about $2,000. So I would rather just stay in cash. So in crypto, if you stay in cash, you can obviously stake it, USDT, BUSD. You'll make 5% a year. So yun, put it in Binance, click USDT, earn, done. So we actually explained how to do that. We had videos parang how to stake your money in stable coins. That's the answer that will answer your question. No buying yet on crypto. Purely just selling and shorting. That's my advice for crypto. Yun lang. And then, if you're playing the games, yun, hopefully something transpires over the next 1 year or I don't know how long for these games to revive. But I think it's gonna take a while. So right now, all I'm doing with it is I'm just playing the games and nothing more. I'm actually not expecting to win. If I want to win, I'm gonna just short. Grabe, even Aurorio, massive yung mga supporters ng Aurori, $11 na lang. This had an IDO at about 15. So, talagang crypto is in a bear market. Okay? So, I think that in a bear market, the best way for you is to short crypto, sell crypto, sell crypto. That's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.